ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first STRANGEBREW Racing Legend Series. We are live tonight from Southern National Speedway. These boys are tearing the place up. We got 10 seconds left before we go to our heat races. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're pretty excited to see what these boys can do. These cars look like they're going to be a blast to drive. I got out there and ran some practice laps, and these things got some speed. You got to be careful, though. They are quite snappy. Like, if you start to get a little sideways, try to correct it, you're going to snap that thing back around and head straight to the fence. Oh, pardon me. All right. Looks like they're just getting done, and we're going to get ready for our first heat race. Looks like we got our dirt mini stock champion Hunter Wellman on the pole for this heat race. Outside of him, we got Justin Walbring in third place. We got that number 18 past champion Larson Parker. Austin Strang in that number 4 position, along with Daniel Norcutt starting shotgun on the field. All right, let's see what these boys can do. We are going 8 laps tonight for our heat races. Oh, shnikes, I don't remember how many laps our A main is. But right after this race, we are going to jump over to the Rusty Misfits racing page, and we are going to do asphalt mini stocks, or pavement mini stocks if you prefer. Little 4-cylinder Mustangs, which I will be partaking in. And our buddy Tom Queering in that number 46 machine you'll see in the second heat will be taking care of the booth duties on that one for us. 127 of Justin Walbring. Looked like he just drugged that one out of the field. Hunter Wellman got a My Little Pony machine going here. He said he was looking for something fun. Alright, we're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. High bank of Southern National. Green flag is in the air for Wellman and Walbring. The 2 W's on the front row. Justin up on that high side. Here comes Larson Parker down low. Justin gets a little loose. He's going to fall back a couple spots. Daniel Northcutt down on the bottom trying to make a move. Hunter Wellman with a mirror full of that 18 machine of Larson Parker. Larson is very quick, and he knows how to get it done on the asphalt. He's going to make a move to the bottom as they go down the front straightaway and go off into turn number 1. Hunter trying to hold him down low. Parker's going to get a run off. He's going to send it into turn number 3. He's going to take that lead away. 5 laps to go at the stripe. Larson Parker now in the commanding lead. Hunter Wellman trying to reel him back in. Maybe learn a thing or two from that veteran driver. '64. '64 got a little bit loose. That's going to allow Parker to get away from him. Austin Strang up in that 3rd spot. It's got a mirror full of that number 127 of Justin Walbring. Justin, no rookie to the asphalt. He had a great run in the pavement mini stocks last season. Gave Dean Qualley a run for his money. Had 1 win last season in the pavement mini stocks. Ooh, close to getting into the back bumper of that 33 machine. Oh, he is going around. There is no cautions in the heat laps. In the heat races, that is going to cost him a 4th place, possibly a 3rd place finish. Larson Parker is going to bring home the win with Hunter Wellman behind him Austin Strang in third, Daniel Northcutt in fourth, and Justin Walbring coming home in fifth. All right, heat race number 2. We got grading up. Front row, we got Bad Brad Stefan. Outside of him, we got that number 13 wild man Ray Andrews. Starting in P number 4, we got Braxton Clues. Braxton is yet to grid up. And in fourth place, we got our buddy who handles our broadcasts for us later tonight. We got that 46 machine of Tom Queering. And shotgun on the field tonight, we got that number 17 machine of Dean Qualley. Love the black and purple on that machine. Good looking ride. And there's Braxton in that number 9 machine. One of the first races with us. I think he did catch a mini stock race last season. Looking to make a full season now with us here in the mini stocks and possibly in the asphalt pavement series as well. All right, we're going to go green, and next time by, coming out of turn number 4, Brad Steff and Ray Andrews front row, Clues and Queering second row, Qualley all by himself in the back. So we don't do qualifying, but where you finish in your heat races, where you're going to start for the A main. So everybody from heat race number 1 will start on the inside row. Where you finish in the second heat will be in the outside row. So getting a good finishing position is important. No points are involved, though. We got the 89 of Stefan out to a quick lead. Ray Andrews falling back into second place. Tom Queering and Clues still running side by side, battling for third. Dean Qualley looking for an opening to shove that 17 into. Oh, the number 9 is going to go around. He got loose coming out of the corner. Couldn't gather it back up. Ray Andrews took over the lead. Where did we miss that? Let's check that out. Oh, Brad Stefan got real loose. Had to lock it down, allowing Ray Andrews to steal that lead. Now let's see if we can hold off that hard charging 89 of Brad Stefan. Brad's got the preferred line as they come out of turn number 4. Ray gets a little loose. He's going to lose all of his positions, drop dead last. Brad Stefan, we got Queering and Qualley side by side for second. Queering on that high side. Dean Qualley down low. Qualley's got the edge as they go into turn number 2. Sorry, turn number 4. My map is backwards from what I was expecting it. Whoops. Dean Qualley now pretty solidly into second. We'll see if he's able to track down that number 89 machine of Stefan. Stefan has a pretty comfortable lead, 3/4 of a second right now. Dean Qualley still got a mirror full of that 46 machine. We're going to get the white flag this time by. Coming out of turn number 4. Queering all over the back bumper of Dean Qualley. Almost looked like he was about to give him a shove. Thought better of it. Up front, we got that 89 machine of Brad Stefan. He's going to take home the win on this one unless he loses it coming out of 4. In second, looks like we got Dean Qualley, Tom Queering, Ray Andrews, and then the number 9 of Braxton Clues. Little love tap from the 17 to the 89 there going, hey, buddy, I was coming for you. All right, A main lining up. It looks like we got a 50 lapper here before us this evening. Front row, we got our heat race winners. Larson Parker and Bad Brad Steffen. Row number 2 on the inside, we got Hunter Wellman along with the other second place finisher, Mr. Dean Qualley. Austin Strang, that 33 machine is going to be starting inside row number 3. Next to him, we got the 46 fellow broadcaster Tom Quiring. Daniel Northcott's going to be riding in 7th place in the 77. That's a whole lot of 7s. Good luck to him. Ray Andrews is going to be starting outside of him in that number 13 machine. Ray was pretty strong in the heat races till he got a little loose coming out of the corner. Justin Walbury is going to be rolling off in 9th in that 127 with Braxton Clues to the outside of him. $50 laps of distance, no fast repairs. I don't believe we have any extra sets of tires for these cars. These laps are going to tick off pretty quick. We do have cautions here in the A main. And we're going to have some fun here. Keep a close eye on that 64 machine. He's been pretty strong. He claims he's not very good at asphalt, but his racecraft says otherwise. Larson Parker gets out to a good jump. Brad Steffen on the outside as we head down into turn 1. Here comes that 64 machine of Hunter Wellman down low. Oh, Brad's a little blinky up there on the high side. Hunter Wellman's going to take over second place. Ooh, caution is in the air. Brad Steffen. Let's see if we can't figure out what happened there. Brad Steffen right on the back bumper of Hunter Wellman here. Oh, gets just a little shove into the back bumper, spins it around. Locks it down. No contact made with any other drivers. No damage done to the 89 machine. He'll be back up front soon. I almost guarantee it. Alright, first caution is in the air. We're going to have the 18 and Hunter Wellman now in the front row. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Please let me know who your favorite driver is. We'll give him a quick shout out on the air. Don't forget to hit the concession stands, and don't forget to check out our world-famous Chicken Shack. Caution laps do count on the asphalt side of things. If you are looking for a place to race, check out Rusty Misfits Racing League. We got racing 3 nights a week, 5 different series are running. Monday nights we have the East to West Coast Apparel Company ARCA series. Tuesday nights we got STRANGEBREW Racing Legends, followed by the FALCONGRAFIX Asphalt Mini Stocks. And then on Thursday nights we're going to get down and dirty with the dirt cars, the UMPs, and Mini Stocks. Hunter Wellman gets a good jump on that high side. And here comes Dean Qualley. Tom Quiring falling in line now behind the 17 machine. Larson Parker continues to lead, leading all 9 laps so far this evening. It'll be hard-pressed to see Larson Parker make a mistake. I've been racing off and on with that guy for years. He is one smooth operator. He was our Super Late Model Series champion several years ago. And he definitely knows how to get it done. Let's jump inside with Mr. Hunter Wellman as he tries to wheel in that number 18 machine. Ooh, getting close there. Hunter Wheelman wheeling the crap out of that number 64 machine. He's got a good distance now between him and the third place car of Tom Queering, who got around Dean Qualley. Oh! Hunter starts to lose it, saves it. Logan, he ain't that good. Well, you can always come out and show us. I mean, I'm not throwing down a gauntlet or nothing, but you're more than welcome, sir. Tom Queering closing that gap on Hunter Wellman after Hunter's little bobble. Hunter needs to refocus and get that 64 climbing back towards that front. Parker with a good side lead now. Dean Qualley currently running in fourth in that number 17 machine. Brad Stefan not doing so well. Well, that's no good, Logan. How are you supposed to challenge him then? Tom Queering looking to make it too wide on the high side, looking to take over second place from the 64. Oh, gets a little loose. Contact is made. Saves it back up, coming back at him. We're side by side, 2 rows deep now, battling for second place. Hunter Wellman, Tom Queering, Brad Stefan making his way back up there along with Dean Qualley. Here comes that 89 of Brad Stefan. Getting by Wellman and Queering. Queering now going to take over second from Wellman. Ray Andrews quietly sneaking into the picture here. Parker, seeing that battle behind him, has stretched out his gap now at almost 2.5 seconds. Just about a quarter lap ahead of the rest of the field right now. Brad Stefan in that 89 machine trying to reel him back in. That is a very good point, Logan. You can't win if the car's been junked. Oh, Brad Stefan gets real loose. Oh, Ray Andrews sideways in the track. He's down off the racing surface, so no caution came out for Ray Andrews. Tom Queering now battling that 89 machine after a bobble by him. Hunter Wellman looking to make it 3 wide in the middle, changes his mind. These guys battling. We are halfway through this A main. Has allowed Larson Parker to stretch that lead out now to 3.5 seconds. Wellman, oh, Brad Stefan gets real loose. Qualley has to take evasive actions to not get into the back of the 64 machine. Drops down to the bottom. Brad trying everything he can. Nice. Brad Stefan diamonding off that corner, trying to get a good run down the straightaway. He's got a nose to the inside of the 46 as we go into turn 3. Queering might have had him by a nose at the line. They're still battling side by side as we go through turns 1 and 2. Stefan got a little loose again. It's going to allow Queering to take over that second place. And now he's got a battle on his hands trying to hold on to third. The 64 of Wellman gets a little scrape into the wall. He's falling back just a slight edge. Justin Walbring quietly working his way up. He is up to 6th in that 127 machine. Ooh, yellow flag is out. Looks like Braxton Clues in number 9 machine has crashed. Let's take a look at this. Yep, just gets loose coming out of the corner. No contact is made, locks it down. Oh. Did the smart thing, just sitting there letting everybody go by. It is going to cost him a lap, but for Larson Parker, that's going to bunch his field back up. And now he's going to have Query on the outside, Brad Stefan on his back bumper when we go back green flag racing, and we're only going to have about 11 laps to go. Stay tuned. Right after this race, we are going to be going to the FALCONGRAFIX Pavement Mini Stock Series. That will be on our partner channel of Rusty Misfits Racing right here on YouTube. Let's see if I can see which track we are going to be racing at tonight. That's the Legend Series. Oh, we're got the mini stocks at USA for 75 laps. 1 extra set of tires, no fast repair. All right, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green next time by. Quali, Stefan, and Hunter Wellman all pit with 13 laps to go. Oh, caution back out. Hunter Wellman has crashed. Were you supposed to be here tonight, Kenny? Hunter all by himself loops it. That might have negated those brand new tires he got. Kenny, when's that baby due, brother? Can't be too much longer now. All right, we're going to be 9 to go when we get the green flag the way it looks. Larson Parker got a commanding lead. He's led every lap so far tonight. Tom Quirken's going to line up on the outside. Heck yeah, buddy. 3 weeks? That is awesome. Yeah, you will definitely not get any sleep for the next 18 years. I got 2 boys. One's 26, one's 21 here this summer. And yeah, I don't know if I still get a good night's sleep worrying about them kids. All right, coming out of turn number 4. Tom Quirken trying to make some action go on that high side. He goes in way high. holds on to second place. Justin Walbring having a good run here tonight in that 127 car. Tom's getting some pretty good speed out of that 46 machine right now. Closing the gap on Parker with 8 laps to go. All right, we got 6 laps to go. We're going to have 5 coming to the line. Larson Parker running identical lap times right now to Tom Query in that last lap. A little bit quicker than Tom that time by. Tom's putting on a pretty good show, trying to get everything he can out of that 46 machine. Justin Walbring holding on to P number 3 over teammate Ray Andrews. Dean Qualley certainly sitting in 5th. Austin Strang in 6th. Brad Stephanie in 7th. Daniel Northcutt 8th. Hunter Wellman 1 lap down after that caution. 3 laps to go, coming to the line. Larson Parker holding on to a pretty commanding lead right now over the second place of Tom Queering. We're going to be 2 to go as we cross the stripe. Justin Walbring doing everything he can to hold on to 3rd. He's got Ray Andrews and Dean Qualley all over his back bumper. Here comes Qualley now looking to the inside of the 13. As we go down into turn number 3, we're going to be taking the white flag this time by. Dean Qualley's going to take over 4th, looking to get a podium. Up front, we got Larson Parker. Got clear sailing. Tom Query pretty solidly in 2nd. Hunter Wellman has crashed. Oh, Dean Qualley gets into the side of the 27. Takes 3rd place, but might have taken out the rest of the field. Let's give a quick watch to that. Oh, jeez. Well, back up front, we got that 18 machine of Larson Parker sitting on the front row. These guys are going to get lined up, and then we're going to get some interviews going. Pretty crazy finish there for 3rd place. We'll see what Mr. Qualley has to say once we get him up in that booth. Yeah, Logan, I actually turned 51 later this year. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, I've been around a very long time. But man, I still love racing, and I will do this as long as I can. I'd race a real car, but once I had kids, the wife said, no, that's too dangerous. All right, looks like we got... Well, thank you very much, sir. We've got everybody up in the booth here. We're going to start doing some interviews. Starting with our 3rd place finisher, Mr. Dean Qualley.
How's it going, Mick?
Oh, not doing too bad. You had a pretty interesting way to get to 3rd, sir.
Yeah, I definitely don't like racing like that. I feel bad for Justin. So, just want to apologize to Justin now.
Yeah, it looked like some good hard racing.
Yeah, no, I know I had right sides on me and they were kicking in, but I definitely feel bad for Justin. So
So, first race is under the belt. How do you feel about the legends here?
They're a blast. They're fun to drive.
They look like they were fun. I ran some practice laps earlier, and these things are very snappy and can get loose pretty quick.
Yeah, that they can. But they also, you can correct them if you catch them in time as well. They're pretty forgiving.
Well, that 17 car looked pretty fast. You were up front a couple of different times tonight. Fell back a little bit there in the middle of it and managed to work your way back through in those closing laps.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I don't think tires would have done anything.
I was wondering, I was kind of shocked to see you guys pit that late in the race.
I honestly just wanted to see if it did anything, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, maybe against a car that had worn their tires out, but I think some of us, can't speak for all, but I was letting it glide into the corner so it wasn't screeching the tires. And yeah, I mean, I just checked my right sides were still at 99%, so I don't think it's a tire eating car.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I am pretty excited that we're going to take these things road racing, aren't we?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how you guys handle turning left or turning right. I think we're going to have fun.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right, buddy. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
The boys back at STRANGEBREW Racing Shop, FALCONGRAFIX, all the guys that are in the series and then the league, and you definitely, Mick, for broadcasting. It's been a blast.
All right, buddy. We look forward to seeing you back next week, buddy.
Sounds good. Again, just want to apologize to Justin.
All right, you have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, bringing home that number 46 machine, second place tonight, Mr. Tom Queering.
How's it going, Mick?
Oh, doing pretty damn good, sir. That 46 car was looking pretty strong.
You know what? I spent a long time sanding, polishing, putting a little bit of extra wax to make that car a little extra slippery in the wind there. And, you know, I think that real Canadian pine wood there gave me a couple extra pounds and gave me a little bit extra mechanical grip.
Well, it definitely got the job done. There for a little bit, you were able to reel in the 18 machine of Larson Parker. Looks like you might have just ran out of laps there at the end.
Well, that Larson, he is a quick guy. Don't seem to matter what car you throw him in. And on that last restart, I got the tires cooled down a little bit. I thought I might have a little bit of something for him, but then I think I just was driving it too hard, trying to keep up to him and put too much heat back into my tires too quick.
Well, it definitely looked like you guys were having a blast out there with those cars tonight. Certain times they look like they might have been a handful. I've seen a couple guys get loose on corner exit all by themselves, just kind of lost the back end out of them. But other than that, man, it looked like a blast.
Oh, yeah. No, these cars are fun to drive. They're pretty lightweight. They're like 1,200 pounds. They're 120, 130 horsepower cars with no real weight wheelbase to them. So they are twitchy to handle. You got to be ready for them. And with this new tire that we're running, it takes a little bit of time. Like here at Southern National, it was about 6 to 8 laps before you got any kind of heat into the tire to get enough grip to go.
Now, some of those guys in that last caution went in and took right side tires. Do you think that made any kind of difference at all?
Well, I mean, Dean and Brad were able to get back up through the field fairly quick, but I think it was just a little bit too late in the race for them to get the heat to get that maximum grip back in the car.
So we do have one road course on the schedule this season with these cars. How good are you at road courses?
Not good at all. I don't mind running a couple. I've got a little bit of experience at Lime Rock in Mazdas. I've never tried this car there, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I'm excited for it. I'm all about this season. These cars look like they're a blast to drive, and looks like you guys are having a blast driving them. And looked like there was a little bit of trading paint, but you guys scraped some doors and kept her going.
Absolutely. You know, these cars they are pretty fun. They are a driver's car. You got to know how to wheel them. They're like I said, they're a twitchy little car. You got to be very patient on the throttle and the steering, and just because of that, you know, it makes it a lot of fun to drive if you know what you're doing behind the wheel.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Well, I got a couple of new sponsors on the car there. They helped sponsor my IRAs for the kids, so I threw them a bone and told them I'd put them on my cars for the Rusty Misfits Racing League here. Starosta Trucking and DJ's Window and Aerial Access. They put a lot of money down to pay the payouts for that charity race I held a couple weeks ago, and I can't thank them enough. So
Awesome. Well, we better go ahead and wrap up this interview so you can get ready for our next race, and hopefully maybe I can see you up in the booth there.
with any luck, Mick, with any luck.
All right, buddy, you have a good night, and we will catch you soon.
You too.
All right, he led flag to flag tonight. That number 18 machine, Mr. Larson Parker, no stranger to the victory circle.
Yo, what's up, Mick?
Long time no talk, buddy.
Yeah, I had to take a little break. You guys were doing cars that were way too big for me, so I was just telling Dean the biggest car I'll race is a super late model, so.
I remember when you won that championship.
Yeah. Not much has changed since, I guess.
Still winning, still winning.
Yep, only in the little cars.
Although there was a guy in
tracks.
chat. There was a guy in chat tonight talking about you ain't all that. So I don't know.
Oh, I know. I heard all about it already. I was in the Discord with him.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, I said the same thing to him in Discord.
Yep. Yeah, I was hearing all about it mid-race, and I was like, oh, dude.
Well, you showed him tonight, bringing home that number 18 machine in first place.
Oh, yeah, he'll still find something to say, so we'll see when I go back there.
Well, congratulations, buddy. It's nice to see you continued your winning ways. Your cars always look sharp no matter what I've seen you race. Parking that 18 in Victory Lane. We do run one road course this season. How do you feel about that?
Actually, about 5 minutes ago, I asked Dean for my last place points, so I don't turn right.
Not good at right, huh?
No, unless I'm countersteering when I'm trying to turn left, then it's a big negative for me.
I got you. I feel your pain there. I am not a fan of road racing whatsoever. I am excited to see how these Legends cars handle it.
Yeah, I feel like they'll handle it pretty good. I really like this new Legend car scan. I feel like it's a big upgrade to those cars. Some agree, some disagree, but
I don't know, but racing looked pretty damn good, and it sounded like the new tire model fits these cars really well, and I don't know, we're gonna have some fun with them.
oh yeah, all I can say is if the only time you'll see me get tires in a pit stop this season is if it's an accident. So
I don't blame you there, buddy. All right, who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
I'll give a shout out to my brother for hanging in there with me, talking some shit when he needed to. RKM for helping me stay fast with setups, and Justin Brooks for making sure all my cars look good for the broadcast and all my races. So
All right, buddy, we look forward to seeing you back in Victory Lane this season.
that's the goal.
All right, you have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here at the All the Dirt with the Strange Brew Racing Legend Series. Go ahead and jump over to our Rusty Misfits channel, and we're going to go for some mini stock pavement racing right after this one. Thank you all, and you all have a great night.